Hi everybody, it's Patsy here, and I'm going to be doing your reading for the time period between now and the end of June 2018. So I already did my prayers, I cut my cards, laid out your spread. Actually, you are the last video, so thank you for your patience. This is a 5-position spread using the Akashic Tarot. Akashic Tarot is by Sharon Klinger and Sandra Taylor. All right, so let's start your reading. The card that was at the bottom of the deck was the Ascent. All right, this card shows that with a great deal of effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. There may be some risks involved, but you will reach the top. There could be a promotion or an advance to a higher position that you just can't it's not just luck or outside external influences. It is your own hard work. Okay, so keep up the good work. Instead of just being a passerby, you will climb to new heights. Okay, so this is about this is the general tone of this reading. So this is talking about you being promoted or being admired or receiving some kind of accolade for something that you've achieved, or being put in a higher position because of the work that you have done. Okay, so card in the first position here is 4 of Roses, Views of the Ego. Views of the Ego. All right, so let's see what that is talking about. 4 Roses, Views of the Ego. 3 people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man in the center gazes at himself, and it seems that his reflection is looking back at him with a superior air. His is the sole reflection seen in the mirror. So there are 3 people standing in front of the mirror, but you only see the reflection of one, and that one seems to have an attitude looking back at the person that he's reflecting. This card shows that there may be a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether it's in love, friendship, family, or a business relationship. This person is self-absorbed and makes plans that only benefit. He makes plans based on what will only affect him in a negative or positive manner. You may have been hanging around too long in this relationship with this person because you haven't gotten much back in return. This talks about you tolerating this dismissiveness because you keep hoping that things would get better, or you're too afraid to step away. This card is asking you to be aware. This person that you're dealing with is very unlikely to change, and you just may be delaying the inevitable. Take an honest look in the mirror and see if staying in this relationship is going to positively affect your future. The next card that came up here for you was the 3 of Keys, the chess game. This is about making moves, right? This card talks about political or social conflicts. This talks about difficulties in group settings, such as business meetings, hierarchies, uh, management disruptions, conflicts in the relationship, conflicts in families. People are just looking out for themselves and not looking out for the good of the company or the good of the family or the good of the relationship. Maybe time for you to take a emotional or an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger that you hold to your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain your inner peace. Don't participate in any battles and don't take sides. But don't just let yourself be taken advantage of either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. Try to detach and be objective and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from the situation because of the circumstances, but the time may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and just watch. So, if you are involved in a relationship, be it family or business or love relationship with someone who is just looking out for themselves, or a bunch of people who you know are only looking out for their own interests, not for the greater good or, for balance and equity for everyone, don't get into it with them. Just watch and see who they are. Watch and see what they do. And then make your decisions whether or not you're going to stay based on your own observations, not listening to office politics or one family member talking bad about the other family member, gossip, things like that. Make your own mind up, but protect yourself and keep your distance, because these people are not looking out for you. And if this is about a relationship, the person that you're involved with is just looking out for themselves. And you may have allowed yourself to remain in the situation because you felt that you needed to show them some kind of loyalty because of the circumstances and the situation that they found themselves in. But it seems as if the circumstances that they're in is just a phase. But their nonchalant attitude towards anyone outside of themselves, that's permanent. Even after this situation, whatever this, there might be a serious situation going on. It may even be something that has to do with the job. Okay, so maybe this is your coworker, a supervisor, but I'm getting the feeling this is somebody that's on your level, but that you're friends with them. Once this is all cleared up, and then you're hoping, well, everybody will get back to normal. No, this is normal for them. The way that they've been treating you, okay, coming to you for advice, but never being able to reciprocate. That's just who they are, who they've grown to be over time. And maybe they're not the person that you thought that they were. Next card that came up here for you is the number one of scrolls, on track. One of scrolls, on track. Okay, so this could be talking about traveling. This could be talking about moving, changing jobs, changing your direction. Could be talking about changing your stance on a particular subject. Maybe the thing that is causing this upsetness at your office. Maybe you have thought about it, and maybe you have decided that you are going to change your mind about whatever it was. So also could be talking about taking too much time, or being ambivalent about a choice, or about a relationship or a project or career direction or even a location. So maybe you are trying to move or thinking about moving your home or your business. Well, now's the time to decide. Even if you're not quite as assured as you'd like to be, the engine is smoking. There is a direction that compels you. So get on board. Just go ahead. One thing is weighing a little heavier than the other. Go with that. Okay. So the next card that came up here for you was number 2. Excuse me. The 2 of Forces. The Willow. The Willow. This is about standing your ground against a lot of pressure. Not changing who you are, even though you may compromise, even though you may agree not to be so rigid, all right, to allow for changes, to allow for things to not transform, but morph from one day to another, one moment to another, as far as any disputes about your job, your business, or even in a relationship. Maybe someone's going back and forth. I love you. I don't love you now. You standing strong, standing your ground, being flexible, but not breaking and not bending too much. Okay? Still maintaining your majesty, but being willing to compromise. The next card that came up here for you was the 2 of Scrolls, 2 worlds. So this is talking about having to make a decision on which way to go, to stay where you are comfortable or to remain in the position that you're in, which is comfortable, or to take a chance and move forward, all right, and try something new. Trying something new. So this is a 2 of Scrolls, 2 of Forces. So this is about making a decision. This is also about partnerships, relationships, love, admiration, respect, mutual respect between 2 people or between 2 entities, in the sense of you and your boss. It might not be love, but it's respect and it's mutual. All right. So 2 of Scrolls. There's a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your spirit is directing you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth, and maybe you opened a monastery. Then, missing the wonders of the secular world, you chose the secular world. You chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. All right, because you wanted to experience love and family and financial success. This didn't offer the spiritual focus that you sought. And because of that, it's likely that you bounce back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. Okay, so you're trying to find you. This is saying that over the course of your many lifetimes that you have tried different ways of finding fulfillment. Okay, whether it be through spirituality or through family. All right, so either things secularly or materially. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let go of one in order to embrace the other. This will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It is time to replace worry with trust and integrate your internal truth with your temporary reality. If you have a job or in a relationship that actually pulls from your spirit, you must deal with it or leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede your power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So, you need to own who you are. Don't let anyone drain your resources or pull from your spirit or make you feel like you are less than who you know you are. And that could be this person here or those people there. Now, you got a 6th card in this spread, even though you're only supposed to get 5. You got an extra card, which is a major arcana, so that's a good one. And that is number 12, the scribe. This card indicates an upswing in mind and study for you. If there are any subjects which you like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself with, do so. It's not just for the sake of study. This period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change your life for. Oh, this is a change your life or a change the world opportunity. Just as the Wright brothers began by studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of a discovery now. There may be a teacher or even an entire school that can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person or the place of learning. You could also become a writer or a teacher yourself at this time, and you will be elevating and contributing to others. If you're involved in any legal matters, there is someone to help you. Let your vision, let your intuition guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when you might find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Pay attention to what compels you, and then be sure to answer that call. So, you're having some deceitful people around you, some energy sappers in your midst, someone who may be portraying themselves as your friend or as a serious love interest that you just can't get this person to understand the need for balance in this relationship. They are not giving you back what you put in, or this could be the other way around. This could be you that's doing this to someone else, but I don't think so. I think in most cases, this is warning you about a person or people around you who are not as they appear, who are not looking out for your best interests, or basically they're putting their interests before everyone else's, before yours, okay? And they have no remorse about being dismissive of you or just ignoring you because it's all about them. So we're going to see if we can get some further guidance in this situation from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck. And that's by Doreen Virtue. Thank you very much. Ashe ego. So the card that came up for you here was Damara, guiding children. So this is talking about teaching and leading and helping people. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay, let's see. One can be gentle and fierce simultaneously. The focus is on keeping harmony within households. How else will we ensure that the children get to speak with the fairies if we don't focus on helping them maintain their childhood for as long as possible? So you want to protect children from the uglies and the evils of the adult world. You also have a lot of enthusiasm and a youthful spirit. There are lots of young people to be able to benefit from your help. Spend time with or have heart-to-heart talks with children, your own children or other children. Get into a career that involves working with children. Volunteer to work with young people. Know that children will be coming into your life very soon. So you could be becoming a parent. So you could be giving birth, or you could be adopting, or you could be becoming a step parent to someone else's children. This also talks about taking care of yourself and your own inner child through play and laughter. Okay. So maybe this could be a new career goal or a new career path that you may be thinking about going to. Maybe you're going to write a children's book. That could be the scribe. Okay, maybe you're going to write a children's book, or maybe an advice book for children. That's a possibility. So let's see if we can get some cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and this is by Colette, Baron-Reid. Is there any additional messages that we can have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2018. Thank you guys for watching, for hanging in there with me, for liking, subscribing. Please make comments. And if you want a personalized reading, send a email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. You can also contact me on the Instant Go app. And Instant, INSTANT-GO, Instant Go. And that's found on Apple products, so iPods, iPads, iPhones. All right. So 2 cards came here for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Number 10, the Arrow Master. Hitting the mark. Setting your intention. And also talks about detachment. All right. So perhaps the person that you are dealing with, it could be the owner of the company, your direct supervisor, or it could be, if you're in a relationship, the other person may be, I'm feeling this person could be a fire sign, maybe Sagittarius. Number 10, 1 and 0 reduces to 1. So this is about you. I think this is saying that You might need to detach yourself from this situation with these people. Could be saying that you need to set your intentions. Maybe you need to change jobs or move. But you need to set your intentions and go for what you want because it will be successful. Next card here is the resting tree. This talks about patience and stillness. So, again, reiterating, while all of this is going on, all of this controversy and office politics at your job, if that's what this is, just back away from it. Keep your distance. Pay attention to what's going on. Don't let anyone do anything that's going to hurt you or diminish you in any way. But don't be afraid. Just be patient. This card is a number 22. This is a master card, a master number 22, 11, 44, 33. Any number that repeats itself is a master number, and this is 22. So this is saying that you have the power this year, the ability, the opportunity to manifest whatever it is that you want. This could also be talking about this relationship with this person who is being dismissive of you. Maybe this is a twin flame relationship, but there has to be some adjustments made because you cannot continue to remain in this situation where you are showing all your patience and you're not getting reciprocal response from this person. So we have 22 here, we have a 2 here, and a 2 here. So this could be talking about that. It could say that this relationship that you are experiencing is a twin flame relationship, and maybe it's talking about you having to help your partner learn this lesson about reciprocating love. We're going to get some messages now from the Numerology deck by Michelle Buchanan. Numerology guidance cards by Michelle Buchanan. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, then. Ashe. Card that just jumped out here for you. Spirituality. Number 77. Again, another master number. Okay. So maybe this is saying that the answer to the problem between you and this boorish oh my goodness, uncompromising energy. I have the feeling that they don't even know what they're doing, really. I think that they're oblivious to how selfish they're being, Pisces. And the answer to that could be through spirituality, number 77. This is a lot. This is a lot for you, Pisces. I know, especially like, even here, the message is telling you stay away from this person, back off from them, and then you're getting 77s and 22s. So if we're confused, we can imagine how you feel. Okay, this card indicates a need to enhance your connection to the divine, to improve your relationship with yourself, as well as your quality of life. You're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source is your path to inner peace. When you find your way to God, you find your way back home. You're being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine in whichever way you choose. You can try prayer or meditation, chanting, yoga, or periods of silence and contemplation. Perhaps quiet time in nature, going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something that you would prefer. It doesn't matter which of these options you choose, for there is no right or wrong. Only you can know your ultimate path to God. You're being urged to communicate with your lost loved ones. That's your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, and ask for assistance when required. No request goes unanswered, and no request is too big or too small. The affirmation here is, my relationship with the divine is my path to inner peace. Ashe. So, like I said, maybe the answer for yourself is spirituality. Maybe that'll help you separate yourself from this person. Or it could be saying that the path for this person to get healed and start acting like a human being is spirituality. The next card that we are going to get in this reading is from the Native Spirit Oracle by Denise Lynn. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can get another message for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Very nice. Okay, so card that came up for you was Tribal Spirit Dancer. Tribal Spirit Dancer. Say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire. Unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythms of life. Laugh. Explore. Go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Don't worry about the dishes. Run outside in the sprinklers. You are on this planet to be free. You don't need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and to step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms to the heavens and dance. Choose life on your terms. Clear out mental and emotional clutter. Move beyond those situations that you have outgrown. Don't accept the rules that you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay listening to the rhythms of your heart and following your dreams. Turn on your music and move. Tribal dance isn't about looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside of your heart and expressing this with your body and your emotions. If you want to break free, then start first by expressing yourself wild and free, and the circumstances of your life will transform. So, I think this is telling me, this is saying to me about the situation for you, is that you got to do what makes you feel good, and you have to do what's best for you. So maybe you can back away from this person or this situation, go on a vacation, give yourself a change of scenery. If you're dating this person, maybe you need to start dating other people, start going out on other dates. All right. That doesn't mean that you'll never get back together with them. If this is a twin flame, you will. But maybe this person needs to mature. Or maybe they need to see what life is like without you to kick around. Not that they're kicking you around literally, but I'm saying they're being dismissive of you because they're used to you being there, and they know that they feel, or they have some confidence that you're not going anywhere. So perhaps you need to twirl away Right? Twirl like Kenya on Housewives of Atlanta, right? Twirl, twirl, twirl away from this idiot. Twirl. Okay? Let them work on their spirituality. You can leave them some tracks. But in the meantime, do something for yourself. Free yourself. Get away from all of that negative energy and that selfishness. You know, that's not who you are, Pisces. But you are a nice person, and you know, are considerate, and you try to look, you know, into a person's heart and soul, and all of that other good stuff. Be good to you. When you're good to you, everyone else will be good to you too. You teach people how to treat you. If you allow this person or these people to dismiss you, then you get what you deserve. You will be dismissed. Stand up for yourself. Let them know who you are. That even though that you're a spiritual person and you love God and you love humankind and the whole 9 yards, you are not going to be played like that. If they want you to be their friend, then they need to be your friend too. If they, you know, want you to work and cooperate, then they need to work and cooperate also. Okay, so the next part of this reading, we're going to be getting cards from the Past Life Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and Dr. Brian L. Weiss, MD. All right. What these cards are messages from the ancestors to give us some information, some clues about who we were in our past lives and how the experiences that we had in our past lives are impacting our current incarnation. So what I'm asking you all to do, everybody, take a deep breath. These are the cards, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3 cards. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. While I'm shuffling, I'd like you to call on your ancestors and ask them to direct you to, intuitively direct you to which of the 3 cards is their message to you. So we're going to ask ancestors to send a message that is directed towards you and to help you decipher which of the 3 messages is from them to you. Okay? And then after I pick the cards up and I read them, as I'm reading them, if you feel anything, a sensation, chills, goosebumps, a pain, a tickle, if you hear a noise, some kind of physical reaction, either in your body or around you, while this is being read to you, then that may be a confirmation from your physical being, from your memory, your spiritual memory, that you may be on the right track. Okay? So let's breathe. Think about your ancestors. Let them know how grateful you are for their presence, which is around you always, and ask them if they could help you by directing your intuition towards a card that is going to be bearing the message that they have sent for you exclusively today. What is it that they would like you to know? All right. Thank you, ancestors. So may I get 3 cards for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am tired, y'all. I actually finished taping the previous sign, and I'm so tired. So you're the last one. So instead of waiting until tomorrow, I just went out to the 7-Eleven and got myself, what is that, Slurpee? Figured if I get some sugar, it'll wake me up. But it's not really sleep, it's fatigue. That's one of the symptoms of MS. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the first card. Not going to show you the front of it yet. So, ask your ancestors to direct you. Is this your card? Card number 1. All right. Can we get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Thank you. We got 1 more card. This is card number 2. And 1 more, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, card number 3. Card number 3. And because you waited so long, you got an additional card. We're going to go with it. So, card number 4. So, it's either going to be card number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Ask your ancestors to direct you towards a message that is for you. Okay? So, here we go. Let's start with the first card. Okay. First card that came for you here was food and hunger. Food and hunger. Card number 1, food and hunger. You didn't have enough to eat in your past life, causing you to retreat and hoard food in this incarnation. You may have weight or an eating disorder because you associate eating with fear instead of hunger. You harbor insecurities about whether there will be enough food in the future, so you may stockpile supplies. You also serve yourself large portions and make sure to eat everything on your plate just in case. Just in case there won't be enough food in the future. For some people, this pattern also applies to fears about having enough water to drink. Often just remembering the past life pattern is enough to heal the issue. Understand that the past is over and you will not repeat this in the current lifetime. The goal should be to learn from this and then let it go. Also, let fears of deprivation fade away, as they are no longer necessary. Open yourself up to abundance. Okay, so that was card number 1. The next message, for those of you who chose card number 2. Asia. A-S-I-A, Asia. A significant past life in Asia influences your current situation. You learn group harmony and the sacrificing of individuality in the Asian culture. But the lessons of that lifetime need to be balanced with your current life's culture. For instance, you may have been in the habit of suppressing your emotions and opinions in that lifetime. However, in this life, it's essential that you are aware of your inner truth. You're also being guided to express your beliefs and feelings openly with your loved ones in order to deepen your relationships. Your fascination with the Asian culture stems from your love and respect for the people you met in that lifetime. Consider taking trips to eastern lands to reconnect with your ancient self and to learn more about your soul's previous journey. Okay, so maybe you need to take a trip, get in touch with that culture if you're not there already. Ashe. So, card number 3. For those of you who chose card number 3. Okay. Card that you got was Angels. Angels. You drew this card as a sign from your guardian angels who have been with you throughout your soul's history. In between each lifetime, your angels work with you to review the lessons that you've just learned. They also help prepare you and plan for the next lifetime. You may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. You helped guide and heal your loved ones just like your angels do for you. As a result, you hold a deep love for guardian angels. Your guardian angels know all of the details of every lifetime, and they can help you gently recall significant memories that will allow you to heal in your present life. Call upon your angels as you're falling asleep to reveal relevant memories while you're sleeping. When you wake up, you may not recall all of the details of your dream. However, once you're prepared to consciously remember your past, the material will be given to you. You'll only remember what you're emotionally able to handle. Additionally, Archangels Michael, who is the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of physical and emotional healing, and Archangel Raziel, the angel of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all angels, they're unlimited and non-denominational. They can be with everyone simultaneously, offering their unconditionally loving powers. Ashe. Okay. So you were an angel. You walked among the angels. Wonderful. Well, that makes sense, Pisces, that you would be an angel. The last card that came for you, card number 4. Those of you who chose card number 4, your message is farm, F-A-R-M, farm. This card's been coming up a lot this cycle. So I started using it this cycle. Your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you crave that simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food as you did in the previous lifetime. You most likely carried forward this green thumb ability to grow plants as well. This card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature, which were a part of your past lifetime living on a farm. If you've had a past life accident involving farming equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in this life that are playing out in this one. You've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situation fits. So notice any goosebumps, chills, or other physical reactions as you read this section. Okay, so that was your message if card number 4 was your choice. So this was card number 4. This was card number 3. 4, farm. 3, angels. 2, Asia. And 1, food and hunger. So, please, let me know in your comments which card did you select, and did you feel that it resonated with you on a soul level, on a spiritual level. If you don't feel anything tonight or right now, you got 30 days. You got until the end of June. Come back, look at the video, update your comments, share it with the collective so we could all learn. If you're shy about that kind of thing, then you can send an email to me at pbtarot7@gmail.com. You can also contact me in the Instant Go app, INSTANTGO, and I will answer your question by text message. All right. So anyway, Pisces, thank you for being so patient and allow me to bring you these messages. I will be resting for a couple of days, and then I will be coming back with your love bites. So be good to yourself. Demand that others be good to you too. All right. Pray for them. If you really believe that this is your twin flame and you really believe that you are supposed to hang in there with this person, then nothing's stopping you from talking to your angels, talking to your ancestors, and talking to the divine and asking for them to intervene in this situation to get this person to help you, if that's what's necessary, to help you get this person to where this person needs to be in order for you all to have a successful relationship. If not, bounce, hit the door, hit the road, Jack. You know, they'll get it together. If they're supposed to be with you, they'll be with you. And if they're not, then there's something better coming. Guaranteed that. All right. I will talk to you guys, and I love you all so much. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing. Don't forget to hit the notification button and share these messages. If they didn't resonate with you, they'll definitely resonate with someone that you know. All right, and I'll be talking to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.